Test. Testing the microphone. Test, test, test. Testing the microphone. Test, test, test. Can you hear me? Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Testing the microphone. We're trying to test it. Testing the microphone. Test, test, test. Can you hear me? Test, test, test. Is this loud? Could you hear that off here?
Yeah. It's on now.
Testing the microphone. Test, test to Ella. Go ahead and talk in your mic. Wait. Testing the microphone. We're trying to test it.
Sing me out for me. Do you think they want to hear my singing still?
Anything.
Or should we sing Taylor's song? Are you ready for it?
Testing the microphone. Test, test to Ella. Go ahead and talk in your mic. Wait. Testing the microphone. Test. Anything. Okay, Ella, go ahead and talk again. Act like you're giving a score.
Oh, the score
Keep it
is
close to your...
4,000,000 to 764. Team Swift for the win. Can you hear me?
Mute the mics, you're back feeding. Okay.
Should I sing Illicit Affairs? Don't call me kid, don't call me baby. Look at this godforsaken face that you made. Do you like that?
Yes.
Very talented.
Okay. Checking it again. Test, test. Have the mic a little lower. Test, test, test. Go ahead, just keep on saying.
Okay. Don't call me kid, don't call me baby. Look at this godforsaken mess that you made me. You show me colors you know I can't see with anyone else. I know they didn't think they were getting concert when they came here. Don't call me kid, don't call me baby. Look at the other skating. Idiotic fool that you made me. You taught me a secret language I can't speak with anyone else.
Okay, yours is coming in low. I'm trying to turn you up. Okay,
Very
talk
important.
conversationally like you're like you need someone in the back of the room.
Like, I need someone in the back of the room?
Why can't I hear
I
you?
can't hear you.
I know you can't hear me, but I can't hear you.
Why not? I'm very important.
What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal?
Good evening and welcome to this game between Fort Nature's Rose and Texas City. This game is being conducted according to the rules and regulations of the University Interscholastic League. Regardless of the outcome of tonight's game, all of the players have proven their willingness to work and sacrifice in order to achieve athletic excellence. We ask that as a spectator, you consider the time and effort each of these
Talk again.
The students are very...
Hear these young
I can't hear you, but we'll test it.
I know you can't hear me, but I should be able to at least hear
That's not good.
what's coming out of your microphone.
It's because it's all tight. It doesn't like me.
in school.
It's like I hate
We
grandma.
also ask that you show the appreciation for the students who will be taking part directly in tonight's game. The cheerleaders, the bands, the pep squads, and the students in the stands who have supported.
Yeah, I'm testing so we can see if we can see and hear. Oh, good. I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Why can't I hear Ella?
I don't know.
I cannot hear Ella either.
Right? You can't. Okay.
Ready to
Which
take
mic
it
is
in
she?
my mouth? What about
This
now?
one right here.
Can you hear me now?
Would that be?
Let me see yours. I wonder if there's
Players, coaches,
some
team
sort of-
managers, school administrators. Without them, this game would not be possible. Their knowledge and application of the rules are a result of annual testing, years of study, and continual participation in clinics, and further refine their understanding of the game. We ask, as students, parents,
Looks like the chat can hear us. Can they hear us?
the kind of respect for these
Everybody in the
officials
chat?
you would extend to any dedicated person in a position of responsibility. We would also
No
like
sound.
to remind everyone that the use of any tobacco or vape product is, as well as alcoholic beverages, are prohibited on the school district property by state law. The UIL and this district reserve the right to remove any person or persons who are unwilling to follow the rules and policies of the UIL and the Texas City Independent School District. We thank you.
Okay, I can hear that. When I tap on your mic, I can hear it.
Concession stands and restrooms
You're
are
like yelling.
open on both sides.
Oh, they are
of the stadium
dressed up.
for your convenience.
It's like you're Halloween.
And now,
Okay.
ladies and gentlemen, your
Now bend it. When you put it on, bend it to. Okay, there. Now talk.
Here?
Yeah,
Okay.
there you
I'm
go.
afraid of breathing into it like I'm Darth Vader. Can you hear
But
me?
go ahead and put it like. There we go.
Hello?
Now I can hear you.
Hello? Do you want me to sing Taylor Swift again?
Talk like you're gonna.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J,
Yeah.
K, L, M, N, O, P.
Morgan Campbell.
I wish we had normal cheerleader outfits. Like, they all have...
Sophomore Sophia Coward.
They designed the cheerleader
Sophomore Cammy White.
Okay. Caden, say your name.
Hello, everyone. I am Caden Lunsford.
Okay.
Saya.
I think we've fixed the part where we probably didn't know if we can hear ourselves, but now we can. We're gonna.
Riley.
Okay.
Goche.
I don't want to take away from the introduction of the cheerleaders. However,
Junior. Cortland Woodson.
this is an old school press box, so there's no glass in front of us. This is like, it's open
Senior
window.
Abby Loyacano.
So there's no need for a stadium mic here that normally gives us the sound. So we're gonna be quiet for a few,
Senior Jamie Lyle.
and then we're gonna let you hear the PA announcer
Senior Emma Meeks.
do what he does, and we'll pick up talking after the anthem.
Senior Mia Scruggs. Senior Jessica Walter. Senior co-head Claire Goche. Senior co-head Carissa Ross. Senior head cheerleader Kena Bird. Indian Spirit Evan Klutz. PNG cheer sponsored by Lisa Sauer and Lisa Sue and Tish Seo. The Tech City High School cheer team attended camp at Sam Houston State University this week. Varsity won the top team cheer and stunt award along with 3 spirit sticks and superior evaluation ribbons. Senior Brianna Wilson made NCAA All-American and mascot Evan Endo won the Creative Award and Spirit Award. Your 2023-2024 varsity cheerleaders are Captain Senior Maya Miranda, Spirit Leader Senior Kaylee Guzman, All-American Senior Brianna Wilson, Senior Samira Brown, Senior Cassidy Klein, Senior Madeline Cruz. Senior Lily DeMott. Spirit Leaders, Junior Melanie Cervic. Junior Alyssa Gura. Junior Jordan Gutierrez. Junior Kendall Petaway. Junior Maya Smith. Sophomore Kelsey Daly. Sophomore Haley Easter. Sophomore Jayla J.L. Gamble. Sophomore Gabriel Garcia. Titania Perez. Sophomore Kendria Thorns. Sophomore Alina Travis. Sophomore Chris Wilson. Varsity Cheerleader of the Week is Gabrielle Garcia. JV Cheerleader of the Week is Jalissa Wallace. The team is under the direction of MC Juicy. Stingaree mascot is Senior Evan Endor. Tech City High School flag runners off. Team leader Jorge de Santiago. Nathan Burns. Alexia Cristamo. Alex Yeller, Logan Day, Courtney Hodges, Genesis Laura, Julianne Ramirez, Cassandra Rodriguez, Lori Schroeder, Ricky Salas, Mia Torres. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Fort Nature's School Song. Texas City High School Song.
Stick is a little finicky, so it might be a little shaky.
Okay.
Mic test. Texas Sting fans, did you know that you can listen to a live broadcast of varsity Stingarees football game? All you gotta do is go to www.victorysportsnet.com. That's right, you will listen on your computer or smartphone. Once again, just go to www.victorysportsnet.com to hear all the action from the commentators. Ronnie Hazard and Dennis Johns. Again, listen live to all Stingarees varsity football games, home and away, and during basketball season. Listen to selected Stingaree games. Again, the link to go listen to Stingaree games is www.victorysportsnet. Coming up, will be on the field. Tonight's contest, Cleveland 1, India 4-0 Sting. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remain standing for the presentation of the National Marine Corps colors by the Texas City High School Marine Corps Junior ROTC Color Guard. Tonight's Color Guard members are Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Julian Ramirez, Cadet Major Mia Torres, Cadet Sergeant Courtney Hodges, Cadet Corporal Cassandra Rodriguez. National anthem will be performed by award-winning TCHS Sound Sensations, conducted by Mr. Bender Walker.
Alrighty, welcome everyone to the 5th edition of the 2023 Indian Press Cast. Here in Texas City at Stingarees Stadium, we have a matchup between the 3-1 Port Neches Groves Indians and the 4-0 Texas City Stingarees. Texas City comes into the game 4-0 after a 35-0 win against Galena Park.
Yes.
They are first in district after hot start to the season. Some players to look out for on their team are number 1, senior Joey Duran. He'll play quarterback for them. Number 5, Marquise Thompson. He'll play receiver and defensive back. And number 23, junior running back Maurice Burton. Before I get to PNG, I would like to introduce, if not already known, my friends who join me in the press box tonight, Mr. Mike Tobias and Ella Owens.
Appreciate it. Yeah, we just so you know, just so we're all clear about what's going on, we are on a road broadcast. The real hero tonight is possibly my cell phone. My cell phone is powering the broadcast stream. If there's a Wi-Fi signal over here, we can't find it. So right now, though, everything seems to be running crystal clear, smooth. You can hear us, apparently, because you guys have been saying you guys can hear us, and we can hear each other. So there's that. We'd like to give a shout-out to our business partners who thankfully sponsor the broadcast. Our main broadcast sponsors, Cascade Machinery Vibration Solutions and Maria's Diner. We appreciate your support. Also, our Indian Press business partners for the season, Leo Weeks Photographers, Complete Athlete, Farmers Insurance, James Carpenter Agency, and La Fiesta Mexican Restaurants. Also, another programming note for the night. This is an open-air press box. This is a press box like your daddy probably played with. I mean, it's wood. There's no glass. There's an open window in front of us. So there is no need for a field mic because you can hear what's coming in from the outside. So we're going to be very mindful of the fact that you can probably hear everything in front of us. So if we have to speak up or talk a little louder, we may adjust. But for the most part, we're here for you.
Thank you. Ella got a word?
Yeah, I'm here with my mic and I'm talking louder. And yes.
All right. Before we get into the PNG side, we would like to thank Mr. Tobias for the amazing driving capabilities he did to get here.
Made it in just a hair under 2 hours. Don't calculate that by math and speed. But we did take we took the I-10 to the Grand Parkway to the 146 down through LaPorte. So there are a lot of start and stops. I don't know if you guys are watching this tomorrow, maybe came a different way. But we definitely got here. We even had plenty of time to go eat.
Yes, we did.
And then get up to the press box.
So let's get into PNG here. Comes into the game 3-1 after a 7-0 win against Fort Bend Marshall. Very big win at home at the reservation. Very important player, Isaiah Wynn. Great runs, very important touchdown run to only score of the game, besides the PAT after.
Only points of the game.
Yes. PNG comes into the game second in district, so a winner here tonight is first in district, unless, no, that's end of story. Winner here takes the first spot in district, and if PNG can find out to grab a win here, stay hot, then we'll probably be a favorite to finish out number 1 in this district and maybe even get a home game to start off playoffs.
That would be great. One more unscheduled home game. We did just like last year. We had Montgomery, faced them at home. It's a good afternoon game. No one had to drive anywhere. And we got the dub and then moved on after that.
It was a cold game, huh?
It was cold.
Pretty cold.
Sun was out, but it was cold.
Yes, it is. PNG will receive to start off this game on a beautiful night here in Texas City, Texas. Skies looking great. Not as hot as it was. It's 4 o'clock whenever we pulled up here. It was steaming.
The sun is behind us, but even though the sun's behind us, we've been in the shade for a good bit. We got a nice breeze coming in.
Feels very good. Just about getting ready to get this game underway. We'll announce the players back deep for PNG here. Number 6, Chase Johnson, be looking for him special teams. He's going to return most of the kicks and punts here for the Indians tonight. He does a very good job. First year back after not playing his junior year. Very important player the sophomore year on that playoff run before getting eliminated by Texas High and Louisiana in a playoff game for Texas high school playoffs in Louisiana. That was interesting.
Oh my gosh, did you go to that game?
Yes, I did.
Like how many 4-hour drive? Good 3.5 hours?
Yeah.
So long. And another cold night. It was freezing.
Here we go. Here in Texas City. Kicker for them, Anthony Sanchez. Takes it away. Picked up by Reed Richard at the 25. Brings up to 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 40, 30, 25. Brings it all the way to the 23-yard line on the opening kickoff of the game. Reed Richard, big return to start this night off. Yes, I did just say the 55. PNG starting the game off hot. Be looking for PNG to just fireworks all game. Offense more than likely will look nothing like it was last week. PNG will score 50-plus points tonight. Mark my words. And as PNG marks onto the field, we'll list some important players on the offensive side. Start off with quarterback Connor Bailey, sophomore quarterback, comes in after Shea Adams goes down with an injury and steps up big in the win against Fort Bend Marshall. Running back number 33, Isaiah Wynn, only score of the game, have some very clutch runs as of late. Bailey gets a snap, hands it off to Wynn. Wynn up the middle. Brought down in the backfield for number 99, Dustin Taylor. Big stop on the first play by the Texas City defensive line as number 17, Landon English, checks out the game, and number 40, Jada Matute, will check in. One more important player to note for the offensive side is number 11, London Numley. And also be looking for number 7, Sean Gardner. Didn't get a lot of action last week, but made most of the time he got. As Bailey steps back, looks in the middle of the field, he throws it to Sean Gardner. Sean Gardner to the 5. He's brought down to the 2-yard line. Important tackle right there by number 0, Xavier Scrowan. As some star players check out, looks like PNG is going to go with the Wildcat formation to punch this in for the first score of the game, as Gardner may be a little bit shaken up after that play, after the big grab. Chase Johnson will be the quarterback on this Wildcat, more than likely run here.
No.
Chase Johnson gets a snap, runs it up the middle, and he will find his way in. That is a touchdown for PNG. First drive of the game, starting off hot. PNG doesn't have to wait till the fourth quarter this week. Let's go. That's maybe a big celebration. The referee might have not liked that, but we love it here. Chase Johnson finds his way in to start off this game. He's not just a special teams player.
He's not just a baseball player.
Not just a baseball player. PNG goes up 6, not even 2 minutes into the game. Fireworks all night as number 39, Giovanni Osagira, will kick it for the PAT. Good snap, good hold, perfect kick. PNG goes up 7-0. Fireworks. That's what we like to see here.
They made quick work of that. We love to see it. As the G Crew runs the flags on the track.
All them G Crew
The
people.
purple faithful, nice and full here in the crowd. If you're here, then you're one of them. And if you're here, then you're looking at across the way, possibly, and seeing that we have won the crowd size contest again.
Good amount. Maybe a little bit less purple than usual with this 2-hour away game. District being 2 hours is crazy, but it's a reality nowadays.
It is. If you can make it here, good for you, and we thank you for making it here. But there are 580 of you watching along with us right now.
Oh, yeah.
So that lets me know that if you're not here, you're at least with us in spirit and enjoying the broadcast.
The student section, faithful student section, coming out, supporting the team. Student section with the important loss of our student section leader, Ridge Edwards.
Oh, Ridge.
Ridge Edwards is not here with us today. He stayed at home. Too far of a drive, he said. Ridge Edwards. Very hype man.
Very much so. Brother was a great golfer.
I heard about that, actually.
Yeah.
Not a big golf fan, but I've heard things. PNG kicks it away after the big first drive of the game as Texas City back deep will be number 23, Maurice Burton. Look to be seeing him at running back tonight as he will get the kick at the end. He drops it in the end zone.
Oh, is he going to take it out?
He will take it out.
Okay.
Tripped up.
Oh,
gets up to the
yikes.
20, 25, 30. Big block. Gets to the 50, 45, 40, 35, 30. Makes one miss. 10, 5. Touchdown, Texas City on the kick return. First of the game. Maurice Burton, the 105-yard kick return.
Okay.
As he fumbles it in the end zone, but picks it up and makes most of it. PNG maybe a little bit shaken up on the first kickoff of the game after coming out strong. It falls back a little bit. Yeah. Sorry for the inconvenience of the score. Got that fixed real quick. Kicking it for the Stingarees is number 46, Anthony Sanchez. Bad snap, better hold, good kick. Goes right down the middle. Texas City knots it up at 7. Scores 7-7 here. Still got 10 minutes and 25 seconds left to go.
So far, a high-scoring game. It's a big difference from last week. They've already scored 7 more points than they did the entire game last week at this point.
Fireworks, everyone. This is all night long. We're going to be seeing big pass, big run,
So
big tackles.
Just so you're aware, because of it's a road game, we were a little bit more inconvenienced than normal. In one other aspect is that we have 2 videographers here, 2 student videographers, mind you, Evan and Brandon. And instead of us being able to switch back and forth between cameras with Mr. Picasso up here, we now have to do it by hand. So not only are we updating the time and the score, but also switching back and forth from camera to camera. So if I'm a little laxed on updating the score for a moment, just give me a second.
PNG special teams on the kickoff, maybe a little bit, what's the word there?
Stymied? Puzzled?
Puzzled
Yeah.
after the fumble, which you think would get stopped inside the 20-yard line, but that dude, number 23, Maurice Burton, very fast, averaging over 100 yards per game in the first 4 games of the season. So I mean, whenever they get on offense, looking for him on the runs. I mean, he's everywhere. Every single play, you probably see the ball in his hands. It could be a pass, and he'll probably still get it. Texas City kicks away. Number 6, Chase Johnson. Number 28, Reed Richard, back deep for the Indians here. Looks like that'll be caught by Reed Richard again, but he's brought down at the 31. It is fumble, but it will get out of bounds. No big deal there as the ball gets out of bounds. It is hit out by number 11, Noah Hunter. Noah Hunter, very, very big frame. He's going to be on the D-line tonight. Be looking him match up against number 74, Jackson Christian.
Big guy.
Another player to shout out or look out for on the offensive line, number 52, Aaron Wolford, the other big man on the right side. 2 tackles tonight. If you're on the end, you're probably not getting by. Aaron Wolford, 0 sacks allowed last week. Number 74, Jackson Christian, same thing, 0.
Some big boys up there on the line.
As Bailey gets the snap, hands it off to Wynn. Wynn backs up a little bit, finds a hole, but gets brought down around the 30. Stopped for a loss of 1 here. That Texas City front 7 has been very good all year. Sack leader is number 11, Noah Hunter, with 5 sacks through 4 games.
Wynn kept pounding it in just like that last week, play after play. I'll look for him to do that again.
3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far. Single back is number 33, Isaiah Wynn. Bailey gets the snap, hands it off. Throws it to number 17, Landon English on the outside. Landon English brought down around the 28, keeps the clock going. Texas City with some big offensive stops to start off this game. See if P&G can't find a way, find a hole. Another key defensive player for Texas City tonight, number 0, Xavier Scrowan. Very, very fast guy. 2nd on the team in tackles. He's everywhere on the defense and offensive side. He'll be a receiver. Has 2 receivers to the near side and 2 to the far. Bailey gets the snap, steps back, looks to the left side of the field. Pass intended for number 16, Jay Sneeb. Jay Sneeb gets the pass, caught, brought down around the 39-yard line.
Just short.
4th and maybe 1. Look for maybe QB sneak here. See if the PNG will be aggressive to start off this game. Looks like PNG will send in the punt group.
4th down, 4th and 2.
We're looking for some trickery here by PNG.
If you were playing Madden, would that be what you'd call right here?
Never. I never fake punt in Madden, no. I'm not that aggressive. Punting for the Indians tonight is number 11, London Nunley. London Nunley done a very good job punting as of late.
Ooh.
High snap, recovered well by Nunley. Nunley, good punt.
Good sail right
Gets
there.
around to the 24-yard line before it's fair caught. That is, again, number 0, Xavier Scrowan. PNG 3 and out, but the good punt gets it way back. Puts PNG in a good spot to work with, having Texas City having to work that 76 yards to get down the field.
Is there a flag? There's a flag on the field.
There is a flag on the play. Did not see that one. It's a good high punt. Good job of the camera guy following that ball perfectly.
Again, shout out to our student videographers, Evan and Brandon. Made the trip. They're in the room right next to us.
Looks like it'll be holding on the return team. That'll set them back just about 10 yards. So if my math is right, it'll be 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line. See where they mark them. Stepping onto the field, be big defensive players here. Number 6, Chase Johnson, and the man, number 94, Jonathan Hernandez. We'll be looking on that far side most of the night will be cornerback number 28, Reed Richard. Reed Richard's gonna have he's gonna have to have a good night with number 0, Xavier Scrowan. Main target most of the time for the Stingarees, or it'll be number 5, Marquise Thompson, as he throws it to number 3 on the near side, but he gets brought down at the 24-yard line by number 22, Will Poole. Clyde Bruton on the tackle, on the catch. It'll be 2nd and 1 from the 23-yard line here. PNG defense looking for a big stop here, maybe looking for a run here. Running back in the game is number 22, Caleb Bell. Bell, very strong back. He's been on this team since he was a sophomore, so, and nice build. But he is brought down in the backfield by the man, number 94, Jonathan Hernandez. Big tackle for loss. That'll bring him back to the 19-yard line. 3rd and 5 here.
Hernandez had a big game last week for defense. One of the many defensive players that helped hold Fort Bend Marshall to nothing last week.
Also, number 26, senior linebacker Dylan Talbert. Dylan Talbert, probably the night of his career. Just around 8 tackles last week. Fort Bend Marshall couldn't find an answer for him. I mean, he was everywhere. No first downs, I feel like, against him. Let's get the snap handed off to Bell. Bell to the left side, finds a hole to the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Pushed out by number 28, Reed Richard, at the 42-yard line. 1st and 10 from there. Again, David Bell. Very, very experienced, as he's been on this team since he was a sophomore, started his sophomore year. So it's a big guy that P&G is going to have to find a way to stop. That'll probably be what they do most here, is run the ball. Again, averaging over 100 yards on the ground. Quarterback is number 1, Joey Duran. Duran gets the snap, hands it off to Bell. Bell up to the left side, gets brought down for a gain of 2 by number 6, Chase Johnson. Looks like it'll be a flag on the play. So the refs discuss the call. Like the PA announcing that the refs can have a mic to the stadium, so it's easy to know what the thing
Especially
is.
with no glass in front of us, we're going to be able to hear it well.
Oh, yeah. Call is a legal formation on the offense. That'll set them back, looks like 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 15 from the, appears to be the 37-yard line.
And again, if you're just joining us, this is our first glimpse of the Texas City offense as they ran back their opening kick after we scored. And so they're on the field for the first time here, first drive.
Maybe some special teams fireworks instead of some offensive.
Which is something that's been missing from our games the last couple weeks. Yeah. Special teams were kind of an inactive factor.
As Duran gets the snap.
Ooh.
Throws it to the right side to number 10, Jaden Johnson. That'll get him back to the 2nd and 9 here. As lineman for Texas City is brought down.
I thought Winchell got a hand on that.
Winchell is another player to look out for on the defensive side. Winchell is having 2, 3 all season. He's been having a great season this season as he's in the backfield. It feels like every play. And I mean, as an outside linebacker at P&G, they don't really get in the backfield too much. They're dropping back for a pass, but Winchell's always in the backfield and causing some disturbance for the quarterback to be messed up, not be able to pass. As we wait for the player to get tended to by the trainers. While we wait, I'll pass it to my friend, Ella Owens, for a score update.
Well, there actually isn't a score update, but the other team, there's only really one other game that's going on that we're going to be monitoring, and that's Nederland versus Dayton High School, but still 0-0. So.
Thank you, Ella. As big old lineman for Texas City makes his way on his own power off the field. Very happy that he can do that. Receivers for Texas City tonight is number 0, Xavier Scrowan. Number 3, Clyde Bruton. And looks like they're going to have 2 running backs on this play. That'll be number 24, Jaden Malaya. Excuse me.
Thankful for Texas City for their frenetic roster.
It's a lot easier now.
Not only did they put the names on there, but they put the
Ooh. Good. Only 2 receivers on the field here, one to the far side and one to the near, 2 running backs in the backfield as Duran gets the snap, looks to the left side of the field, throws to the running back and is dropped. Big 3rd down stop there for the Indians as they call that a incomplete pass. It'll be 4th and 9 for Texas City as they'll send out the punt group and kick it away back to the P&G offense here. See if offense led by Connor Bailey and Isaiah Wynn marches onto the field to see if they can't strike for another 7.
Defense does what it does. Second week in a row after playing well against Fort Bend Marshall, holding Texas City to no points on their first drive.
Looks like the returner for PNG will be number 11, London Nunley. Looks like maybe the first return he's got of the season. Haven't seen much of him. A lot of Chase Johnson and Reed Richard. Punter for Texas City is number 1, Joey Duran. Duran gets the snap good, gets it off. Good punt by Duran. As Nunley lets it fall and is picked up at the 26-yard line. As PNG makes their way onto the field. PNG's O-line looking to step up here. See if they can't get some big blocks for the running back, number 33, Isaiah Wynn.
Is that our band or their band playing some Earth, Wind, and Fire?
I think it's theirs.
Looks like their band.
The Texas City.
Texas City band projecting pretty well. But, you know, nothing matches the Purple Pride band here at PNG.
That's it.
As a running back in the – oh, go ahead, Mr.
No,
Rice.
no, no. I was just going to say I'm partial to this song because it is my birthday month. Not just the day or the week. It's my whole month. It's my birthday. So.
Okay. That's a good reason.
Yep.
Running back in the backfield is number 33, Isaiah Wynn. Has maybe some miscommunication on the field by the referees here. Put him on the right hash here. Running back is number 33, Isaiah Wynn. 2 receivers to the near side are in the slot, number 11, London Nunley. And to the nearest to us is number 80, Noah Washington. Noah Washington, 2 good weeks. A little quiet last week, but see if you can't bounce back this week. The Tute motions to the left side. Makes him jump. Bailey gets the snap, hands it to Wynn. Wynn up the middle. Wynn pushes for some extra yards. That big old line pushes him for some more. He'll get brought down at the 34-yard line. There is a flag. Looks like it'll be false start on the defense, or offsides on the defense, I would think. Maybe even a false start on the offense. It could be up in the air here.
Did we get more than 5 yards in that play?
Somebody did jump on the defensive side, but I do not think we jump or snap the ball fast enough. Maybe on us. Looks like there's 2 flags, maybe. Maybe false start and offsides.
There was no snap on the play. Contact by the defense. Offside. 5-yard penalty.
He jumped, and he sure did try to get back over again, but turned all the way.
And went up to the 40, 45, 50. Makes one miss. 45, 40, 35, 30. Makes one miss again. Brought down to the 26-yard line. Interesting setup by PNG there. Confused me very well, but hands it off to Wynn, and big gain over 30 yards there for a big PNG Indians first down. PNG set up tied in under the guard, made it look like a quarterback for me. As Bailey gets a snap, hands it off to Wynn again. Wynn up to the 30, push a little bit more up to the, say, the 23. It'll be 2nd and 7. It's about 5 minutes, 50 seconds left to go. Still is, score is still 7-7. As running back number 15, Blair Chatania, checks into the game as Isaiah Wynn checks out. Maybe a little shaken up there after that. Maybe
just catching his breath.
Yeah, that probably hurt, having to run that much. Looks like a nosebleed. Bailey motions Matute to the left. Bailey makes him jump again. Gets a snap, hands it to Chatania. Chatania up the middle. Chatania pushing for extra yards. Big, strong runner right there, Chatania is, as he gets up to the 20-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 4 for the Indians at the 20-yard line. Same group stays out there. Receivers are Noah Washington. Looks like 4 receivers checking, or 2 more receivers checking in the game. There'll be 4 out there.
PNG testing the attentiveness of the defensive line. They've jumped now, flinching. They're wanting to get that play going.
Happened a lot last night at the middle school game. Point H versus Groves. 2 receivers to the far side and 1 to the near. Bailey gets a snap, hands off Chatania. Chatania up the middle. Chatania to the 25, 15, 10. 6-yard line as he's brought down for another PNG Indians first down. Big pancake block by the big man, number 74, Jackson Christian. That's a key defensive lineman there.
Man, he definitely, when the defender just bounced off Chatania.
Same set here as Bailey gets the snap, Steps back, looks to the right side of the field, throw it up for number 11, London Nunley. Maybe a little contact in the backfield after the play, but it is incomplete. It'll be second and goal from the 7-yard line. PNG sensing the big fellas maybe see a Wildcat run here. Quarterback for the Wildcat formation is number 6, Chase Johnson. See if PNG can't send in a big run here. As Texas City sees what's coming as they stack a lot in the box. See if they can't stop the run here. Chase Johnson gets the snap to the right side up the middle. Finds his way into the end zone. That is a touchdown for PNG. Chase Johnson, another touchdown run. Chase Johnson with 2 of them. Big blocks by the big man up front. As Chase Johnson finds his way for the 2nd rushing touchdown of the day. If I'm not mistaken, Chase Johnson isn't a running back, but he's definitely looking like one tonight. Chase Johnson more so used on the defensive side. He'll use that linebacker. Find his way in the end zone twice tonight on a Wildcat run.
Chase has that experience, so he definitely ran his fair share his sophomore year.
He was. Good snap, good hold, and very good kick by Oseguera right down the middle, and that will be good for the PAT. PNG goes up 14-7 here in Stingarees Stadium. PNG holder looks like familiar from last year. PNG holder last year was number 13. Was that Caden Reeves?
Caden Reeves.
Caden Reeves, very good holder, successful holder for the PNG Indians. Tonight, holder number 13, Cade Shake Snyder. That PNG holder number 13 just brought it to my mind. With our elite kicker last year, Andreas Sandoval. Very good kicker. One of the best kickers in Texas, statistic-wise.
Andres Sandoval.
Like top 20 for most points and kicked. Most points by a player in Texas just from how many times we had to kick a field goal or kick a PAT because how hot our offense was and how far we went in the
Imagine
playoffs.
how we've seen him for more than one season. Him, of course, following Tate Sandell, who,
Oof, my goodness.
what, 3 years? Tate was here? Sophomore to senior year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kicker before him was his brother, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Might have been. What's his name? Sandell. Whatever your name is, I did follow you on Instagram. Accept my follow request.
Wasn't there a Preston that was also a kicker?
Preston Riggs was the kicker
Yeah.
for Rashawn's years. Played receiver, kicker. He's a
Soccer
very
player?
important, very good soccer player.
Yep.
Dylan McCow, a lot of good guys on that team. Keenell McZeal went to A&N.
Keenell.
Very good receiver. As PNG kicks it away here. Very good kick by Oseguera again. That's 23, Maurice Burton. Lets it go into the end zone for a touchback. PNG not letting Texas City take it back this time as Oseguera with a big kick on the touchback here. As Texas City's offense marches onto the field, led by that big running back, number 22, Caleb Bell. Caleb Bell, some bad memories. Not bad memories, but probably good memories for him. He's had good success against PNG in the past 3 years. He just likes to run the ball a lot. And
Yep.
he'll run somebody over.
Definitely had some close games.
Looks to the left side of the field on the screen. Hits. Catch is made, but he's brought down right before the fumble. They say he is down. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Did we get that extra point?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. Is the scoreboard just not, their scoreboard's not updated?
Maybe it said it was no good. I mean, it looked, he said good. This is interesting here.
Okay.
Bell gets the handoff to the left side, makes his way back up the middle, and is brought down at the line of scrimmage by number 94, Jonathan Hernandez. Is a little bit of a dilemma here.
Trying to find out. Trying to find out real quick if we got that extra point. So hang tight. The clock may be off a few, but we're trying to figure it out.
Joey Duran looks to the middle of the field and he throws it, and it's fumbled. Looks like it's picked up by the PNG side. Looks like we're going to figure out here. Looks like Texas City comes back up with it. Fumbled on a pass up the middle, but the big fella, Jonathan Hernandez, tried his best to get that back for PNG, but was not successful. 1st and 10 for Texas City at the 40-yard line here. PNG need a big stop. On the pass, almost a very crucial fumble for PNG. Could have brought it back and made it a 2-score game. As Durant steps back, looks to the right side of the field. So the number 24 is dropped again. That is number 24, Jaden Malya. 2nd drop pass of the night. Number 1, Joey Durant, maybe a little frustrated with the receiver. Maybe just being a good teammate, though. Seems that number 24, Jaden Malya, and number 0, Xavier Scrowan, and number 3, Clyde Bruton are the best, or not best, but favorite receivers for Durant here tonight. As Durant gets a snap, hands it off to Bell. Bell to the left side, hits back up the middle, and he's brought down by number 49. That is Andreas Fuentes on the big stop. Andreas in the big old O-line led by him, number 47, Jacob Cabrera, and the man number 94, Jonathan Hernandez. As we're still trying to figure out this extra point situation.
Okay, we still can't figure out if we got that extra point. I've checked around. Everyone thinks we got it, but no one said we didn't.
Big pass downfield, but is nowhere close. Intended receiver was number 0, Xavier Scrowan. You know why he didn't catch that? Number 28, Reed Richard, was guarding.
There you go.
Number 28, Reed Richard, having a great night tonight. Having a great night just about every week. I mean, he strapping up everything. That is 4th down and 8 from the 43-yard line. Looks like Texas City will punt it away again. Big stop there by PNG. As same punter is out there, number 1, Joey Duran, and back deep for PNG is number 11, London Nunley. Looks like the officials would probably try to reset the clock as the clock stayed running there.
Okay, we're hearing, I'm getting, I just don't know, y'all. We saw it go in. We thought we heard it go in. People are texting us that it did make. We think we see it, but for whatever reason, the scoreboard, as they reset the game clock, the scoreboard here at the stadium is just not updated. It says 13-7.
Clock right here.
Yes, let me try to keep our...
We start ours.
Yes, there is the PA announcer who just confirmed what we thought we saw. Said, please
PAT
set
was
the
good.
PAT was good. So there, it is 14-7.
All right.
Took a minute.
It took a little bit,
But
but
we're here
Took
now.
almost 2, actually. It was very close. As again, the punter for the Stingarees is number 1, Joey Duran. As it is PNG faithful, excited for the point. Duran, good snap, good punt. As Nunley lets it drop again. That is about the same spot again. 33-yard line. Or 27-yard line. PNG will take over. Kind of make its way to the other side of the field and put up 7 again.
yep.
As we try to make it 2-score game would be very well. As getting ahead by 2 scores in the first quarter is hard to come back from if you keep the offense going all game, as PNG usually does. See if we can show what we're supposed to do here and get way down the field. As a running back is number 33, Isaiah Wynn. Matute motions to the left. Bailey almost makes one jump. Hands it off to Wynn. Wynn up the middle. Pushes for a lot of extra yards. He's still going. Still going. Looks like he's brought down at the 41-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 3, 2nd and 2. Depends on where they mark him down. 2nd and 3 here. 2nd and 3. Has 3 receivers to the far side and 1 to the near. From furthest to closest is number 80, Noah Washington, number 16, Jay Sneed, number 11, London Nunley, and number 80, Noah Washington, or number 17, Landon English. As Bailey steps back, looks left side of the field,
Ooh.
hits London Nunley on the big catch at the 44-yard line. First down, Indians. London Nunley with the elite hands right there, having a dive, give up the body for the big catch there. As Neeb and English check off the field as the big man, number 40, Jada Matute, and number 48, Zach Jagger Sawyer, checks into the game. P&G, probably our traditional look here, as we usually run 5-0 linemen with a tight end and a fullback and 2 receivers with a strong run game that we have with Isaiah Wynn is in the game. Hands it off to Wynn. Wynn to the right side is brought down on a good tackle by number 7. That is Evan Simmons. Evan Simmons hype after the big tackle. Evan Simmons coming down from 15 yards away at the safety spot with the
That
big tackle.
may be it for the first quarter.
Looks like P&G is going to let the clock run down. And sure enough, they will. After 1, P&G is up 14-7 here in Stingarees Stadium at Texas City, Texas. P&G starting the game off hot with a big return. It's about 70, 80-yard return up to the 13-yard line on Reed Richard on the first play of the game. P&G finds his way to make it into the end zone on the first drive with Chase Johnson's rushing touchdown. That Wildcat formation we haven't seen much of this year by P&G. Then Texas City marches onto the field for the kickoff and matches and adds a little bit more on the big touchdown on the kick return. As P&G letting out some Cherokee, as we always do at the end of a quarter or at the first down or at a touchdown.
And during halftime, just a reminder, if you're planning on sticking around and watching halftime, we will show it. And because we are the away team, we will be going first. So immediately after play ends in the second quarter, we'll march out and perform halftime. Also, for those of you who will be around Port Neches tomorrow, if you happen to go to have time, you can go run by the stadium and catch our band as they perform during their marching festival. They perform at around 11 o'clock, so if you get there about 10:45, you'll see them perform.
Good luck to those hard-working people in the band. As P&G marches onto the field, 2 receivers to the near side and 1 to the far. Single back is number 33, Isaiah Wynn. As Bailey gets the snap, steps back, looks to the right of the field, gets it out right before he's hitting the backfield, caught by Landon English. English makes one miss to the 10 to the 5. Touchdown, Indians, number 17, Landon English on the big catch right up the middle. Very good throw, getting the ball out. Perfect timing by the sophomore quarterback, Connor Bailey, showing some very good looks like a player that's been here since he was a freshman, and he looks like a senior out there. I mean, that was a dot right up the middle.
One play. First play of the quarter.
Landon English gets into the game, makes most of it. Landon English, it's a touchdown, puts the Indians up 20-7. Good snap, good hold. Looks like the kick is good. It is good. 21-7, Indians are up.
We can confirm it's good. We saw the refs put their hands up in the air.
Scores changed on the board. It is 21-7. P&G, first play of the second quarter, throws a dime to Landon English on the middle of the field, makes a guy miss, and sees green. No, not even touched. Can't get over the fact of how perfectly placed that ball was. Connor Bailey getting rid of it right before the big D lineman that he's got in the backfield a good amount today. Number 11, Noah Hunter. His matchup is switched tonight. It's supposed to be Jackson Christian, as he usually plays right in, but he moved to left in tonight to go up against maybe a less experienced big dog, number 52, Aaron Wolford. But Aaron Wolford showing good promise as holding Hunter to no sacks at all. So props to Aaron Wolford on a good night so far.
I wish I had my camera here, y'all, because just rising above the Texas City stands is a nice, fat yellow moon. There probably is some sort of technical term for it. Miss Alicia Smith, if you're watching, you can tell me what kind of moon that is because you teach Earth and Space at P&G High School.
I'm going to go with a blue moon. Blue moon, that's what I'm going to guess.
It looks awesome from up here, though.
PNG with the pooch kick, and it's caught by number 10, Travis Cobb, inbounds. Oh. Said it was
Extracurricular?
not caught. No, they're going to say that he was not in bounds and his free kick out of bounds.
Oh, no.
It's an interesting call there.
Okay.
As we see. It's going to be interesting here. Probably going to make. It's going to be a call to see here. I mean, it was.
Looked like it went far enough.
As PNG does have a new kicker that is not on the roster. Per sources, he kicked at Port Arthur last year as he was the kicker for them. Came to PNG this year and getting his first action tonight as gets, I mean, that was like an onside kick just at the 50-yard line. There's faked like they were going to kick it with Osagira, and he stepped in and kicked it around the 50, and Travis Cobb on the left side tried to toe tap, but I guess he didn't get his feet in enough.
When you're that confident in your defense, I guess you go for something like that.
I'd be confident in them too.
Yeah.
At his 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line, Duran gets the ball, snaps it, hands it off to Bell. Bell stopped in the backfield by number 22, Will Poole. Will Poole hyping up the PNG side. Will Poole with a big tackle for loss. Will Poole does not look as strong as number 22, Caleb Bell, but he goes to PNG, so we're stronger than everybody. PNG may not be the fastest, may not be the strongest, but that does not matter to us. And neither is what anybody says on the web.
You know, you got the honor, you got the pride, you got the tradition. When you add that up, you get PNG football. You like that? I made that up.
That was a good one.
I made that up on the spot.
It's a Harvest Moon. It's an interesting one. Harvard. It'll be a timeout on the field by the Texas City side. It'll be the first of the half at Texas City. And 11 minutes, 2 seconds left to go.
While we have the timeout, I'll go ahead and again, just thank our main broadcast sponsors for the evening. Cascade Machinery Vibration Solutions and Maria's Diner. Stopped in at Maria's Diner after the Pecan Parade last week. Did y'all go to the Pecan Parade last week?
You know I slept through.
Okay.
Sorry to all the people.
I made it to the Pecan Parade last week. Our band looked great. The middle school band looked great. Everyone looked great. We live streamed it. So we were there, and we hope you made it out to that. But if not, you can watch it on YouTube. And if you are in Groves for breakfast, check out Maria's Diner.
Good job being responsible, Mr. Bias, and waking up.
Yep.
Because I definitely did not. Oh, you know what? I was on my way to Tomball at a baseball tournament.
There you go.
And I was sleeping in that car. So
the responsible thing.
As Texas City marches onto the field after the timeout, 3 receivers to the far side and none to the near. Durant gets the snap, rolls out to the right side. Hit in the backfield, but completes the pass. And number 0, Xavier Scrowan, gets up to the 42, 43-yard line. Mark down there. It'll be 2nd, 3rd, and 6 from the 42. They'll mark him down there. Scrowan having probably his favorite target tonight. See a lot of him. Important player that haven't really seen yet is number 5, Marquise Thompson. Not seeing him on the field too much, maybe on the defensive side. He's one of the leading receivers on their side. As Duran fakes the hit.
Oh,
picked off by number 94, Jonathan Hernandez, the big fella with the interception. As they try to run the running back screen, but Jonathan Hernandez is there for the pick. As PNG with a big defensive stop by the big fella. 1st and 10 from the 42. PNG looks to keep that momentum going and make this game a 3-score game. Good opportunity and probably a great experience by the big fella, number 94, Jonathan Hernandez. As everybody on the sideline is hype for the big fella.
Looks different so far from the last couple of years of games where the game came down to, I think we got to an overtime game 2 years ago, and then last year was a 1-point game at the end, 35-28, our favor.
As Bailey gets the snap, looks to the left side of field. Pass thrown way downfield for number 11, London Numley. Maybe a pass interference called, but is not called there. Pass was intended for number 11, London Numley, but may have seen a flag, but is very well defended by number 7, Evan Simmons. Simmons going from the safety to cover up for the mistakes. That is number 5, Marquise Thompson. May have let Nunley beat him there, but again, that is number 7.
The
Evan
Purple
Simmons on
Faithful wanted a flag.
very, very bad.
I don't know what just happened, but the dads over here are upset.
The Purple Dads are upset. They wanted a flag too.
As Wynn gets the carry up to the middle. Gets brought down around the 45. Thing that's catching my eye tonight is the big fella, number 74, Jackson Christian. Jackson Christian is just playing bully ball tonight with the right ends. As it's every single play, the dude is 10 yards away from the play, getting pancaked by him.
When you're almost 6'6" and 300 pounds, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I wish I was an O-line, big O-lineman.
Just picked up another offer too.
Is that from Texas Tech?
Texas Tech
Yep.
and SMU.
As Bailey hits Washington up in the middle. He brought down around the 49. Maybe thought a hit was coming as he just caught the ball and fell down. Smart trying to not get the fumble. That'll be 4th down here. Ooh. Looks like PNG will punt it away.
Thank you for whoever commented in on the feed talking about what kind of moon that is. A harvest moon.
Harvest Moon.
Makes
I think
sense.
They corrected it. It's a Harvard moon. I'm pretty sure.
Harvard?
They corrected it after. I don't know which one
Oh,
was correct.
okay. No, it's definitely harvest. It's not a Harvard moon. It's definitely a harvest moon.
Harvard.
Thank you, moon
It's
astrologers.
been moving very quickly.
Yes, it did. As Nunley
Ooh.
gets another big punt, and it hits number
Good.
4, Mason Winchell, in the back, but we'll just pick it up where number 21, Jackson Doyle, picked it up. So take that. We'll take those extra yards, set them back a little bit more. It's like Texas City takes the ball 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line and tries to chop away at this 14-point lead that PNG holds. What did you say, sting away?
Stingaree.
Sting away for the
Oh,
lead.
I got you. I got what you're going for.
What do stingrays do? They just sting?
They
don't
sting.
That's it?
Swim.
Ah, yeah. As the Stingarees march onto the field, 3 receivers to the far side, none to the near as he hands it off. The running back, that is Burton. Burton stopped for a gain of, looks like, none by the big fella. Not a big fella, but a very talented linebacker as of late, number 26, Dylan Talbert. Dylan Talbert, last week against Fort Bend Marshall, probably the best defensive player. Has 8 tackles, 1 sack, and 2 tackles for loss. I mean, man, he was everywhere. Him, Mason Winchell, Jonathan Hernandez.
Hernandez had a great game last week.
List
I'll
goes
say it
on.
again. I mean, yes, every one of them did. Standouts, though, yes. Jonathan Hernandez, good job.
Steps back in the pocket, looks in the middle
Got
field.
some time.
It's like he'll get out of the pocket, take it himself.
Ooh.
Good block, gets him up to the 35-40, and he'll go around at the 43-yard line. Good effort right there by Will Poole and Cameron Drody. Be enough for a Stingaree 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line for the Stingarees.
Stingarees. Have they gotten across the field yet? Across midfield?
No, because the only score was a kickoff return.
Yeah.
As they will march out with 2 receivers to the far side and 1 to the near. As he gets the ball, takes himself on the read option to the far side, passes it to number 3, Clyde Bruton. Bruton makes a couple miss and gets all the way down to the 36. Bruton with a big gain for a Stingaree 1st down. Brought down eventually by number 10, Travis Cobb, as number 6, Chase Johnson, makes his way back into the game.
Oh, yes. Remember that little trickery. They did end up starting.
Oh. Nah, that don't count. That don't
Yeah.
count.
Is it really
They
earned?
did not have to work for that. That was
No,
not earned.
that's not earned.
2 receivers to the far side. Duran gets the snap, hands it off to Burton. Burton to the left side. He makes 2 miss. Brought up to the 32, 30-29 before he's brought down by a couple of Indians, led by number 47, Jacob Cabrera. Burton with a couple good carries as Texas City makes their way down the field, marching, which is usually the thing that we do, marching. It's a big thing here.
Speaking of which, our band is already going down the steps, marching, making their way to the track to prepare for halftime.
As the big running back checking into the game is number 22, Caleb Bell. Receiver to the near side is number 0, Xavier Scrowan, and number 3, Clyde Bruton. Looks like be a timeout on the Port Neches side. That will be a timeout on our side. It is the first timeout of the half. And during this timeout, I'll send it to my friend Ella Owens for a score update.
The score update is that nothing has happened. It is 0-0 across the board. But it also says that we are 0-0. So don't know how updated it is.
We don't have a scorekeeper for our game, I saw. So anybody at home that's watching the thing or the broadcast that is looking to do something fun, maybe be the scorekeeper for
How about
PNG.
this? If you have a friend at the Nederland-Dayton game and they're updating you with the score, if what we're seeing is not correct, that it's not 0-0, and you believe and trust this friend, please let us know so we can give an update. But as we're seeing on our scoreboard, our live ticker, it's 0-0 Nederland-Dayton.
Just some answers for the comments, or an answer. The quarterback for PNG is Connor Bailey, sophomore quarterback, as he stepped in after the injury of Shea Adams.
Who is still here, who
He
is
is.
down on the sideline.
He is indeed, as Colin plays and helping the offense with the headset on and doing the best job to be a good teammate. Duran gets a snap and is incomplete on the screen. It's incomplete. PNG defense, good stop, as good pressure by number 44, Layden Williams. And if he caught that pass, then number 4, Mason Winchell, was there for the stop. Looks like the score in Nederland and Dayton is tied up at 14.
Okay, but here's why I'm wary of. I just saw 3 scores come across: 14-14, 3-5, 21-7.
Looks like we're going to go 14-14.
21-7 is us.
21-7 is us.
Big pressure in the backfield, but he makes his way out.
Was that a block in the back? Flag just flew after that block in the
There's
backfield.
a flag on the play. He is brought out of bounds by number 47, Jacob Cabrera. Looks like there's going to be a hold or a block on the back. It's going to be offensive flag here. Let's see if it sets him back here. Joey Duran, quarterback for Texas City, good leader. I mean, he's passing well, running well. Looks like a chop block on the offensive side. But while we wait for this play, I'll send it to my friend Ella Owens for a score update.
The actual score update this time, relying on our faithful commenters on our live stream, saying that it is 14-14. I sure hope you guys are correct.
We're now seeing an abundance of 14-14, so we're going to go with that.
The
Looks
internet
like
just doesn't
Dayton
like me
has
here.
the game on YouTube.
Dayton has a game on YouTube. Unfortunately, as we're broadcasting on YouTube, we can't watch it.
Looks like the running back in the game is, again, number 22, Caleb Bell. Caleb Bell and number 23, Maurice Burton, are the lead backs for Texas City. Texas City with a big group out there. Heavy set with 9 O-linemen. Fakes the handoff to Bell. Throws it way downfield, intended for Scrowan. And, of course, intercepted by Reed Richard at the 2-yard line. He is brought down at the 2. Reed Richard, interception. Reed Richard, you're not going to get a good play if you're throwing to his side. I mean, he doesn't allow a catch. If you're worried at all, just don't be worried whenever the ball goes to his side, because the receiver never ends up with the ball. I mean, it's crazy to me how good of a year Reed Richard's having. Reed Richard is not allowed a thing.
I was going to see if I could watch a live stream from somewhere, but I cannot see.
You know, we're getting some good tips on where to, because our normal place to watch our scores apparently is not updating tonight. So we're going to try a couple different
Pretty sure my
Yeah, because I
My-
can watch a different stream on my phone. I just can't seem to find
my
one.
grandpa uses Southeast Texas Sports. So maybe use that one. As PNG marches onto the field, looks like we're going to run a wildcat formation at the 2-yard
Dayton
line,
is
1st and 10.
showing on YouTube.
Chase Johnson gets the bad snap. Oh, may have to throw that away. It's brought down in the end zone. That'll be a safety. Texas City gets the 2 points. 21-9 now as Texas City gets the safety.
And they get the ball back.
And they get the ball back, so Texas City may be having a little momentum here. Not much, though, because PNG, big stops. Of course, receiver can't catch it if he's getting guarded by Reed Richard. Reed Richard with the big interception. Just throw it to Reed Richard all night, and we'll be good. As there's just about 5 minutes, 40 seconds left to go. Indians are indeed up 21-9. I like the idea that PNG had with that new kicker setting up like he was going to kick, or not kick the ball away, but go tackle a returner, as he just looks like he was part of the kickoff team, but walked on to the block and kicked it away, and it was a little pooch kick that got caught by number 10, Travis Cobb, but apparently was not caught by him. Looks like we're going to have an interesting situation here after the safety. I don't think this has ever happened in a while. So normally in the NFL, for sure, that they would punt the ball away after a safety. And the punter kicks it away from due to the 25 or 30-yard line. Let's see what they do here. Looks like
Mr. Parks, I appreciate you and the fact that you're always here with us on Friday nights.
Looks like we'll just kick the ball away, no punt, as Giovanni Osagira will kick it away from the 20-yard line to the Texas City side. The returners for them are number 23, Maurice Burton, and number 3, Clyde Bruton. (21-9) is the score. That's a different score you don't see every day. Osagira.
It's not your
Squib kick up the middle. Picked up at the 45. Davis Freeman with a big stop at the 40-yard line. Ball is loose, but they say he was down. It's not Davis Freeman. Take that back. That's number 31, Isaac Sinet. Isaac Sinet got some real speed there. I mean, he ran down the field in a hurry. He's pretty good there for a good kickoff stop.
Some people have mentioned SCTX Sports. I have never really relied on it, so I'm trying to find a place where I guess there's a feed.
I like to
Yeah,
note
they're
out,
saying like Dayton's streaming it, but like where?
note out a big fella, number 78,
Found a live stream, but this is the wrong
Tyler
Dayton,
Jones.
for sure.
As Durant steps back, throws it way downfield to number 3, Scrowan, and is picked off by number 20, Cameron Drody. Saying incomplete. One referee says incomplete, one says caught.
Let's go with the guy that says caught. Can we choose that?
I see caught, but, you know, whatever the referee says goes. Don't throw it down the field to these PNG defensive backs. I mean, nothing is getting by. These big, fast guys getting downfield. I like the idea that Duran had. Fakes like he was about to run it himself on the QB keeper and then throw way downfield to number 3, Clyde Bruton. Clyde Bruton is one of the main receivers tonight as Duran gets the snap, hands it off to Bell. Bell running hard to the 45-40, 35-30, 25-20, 15-10, 5, touchdown, Caleb Bell. Caleb Bell, that was a strong run there.
No
The
flags.
combination between strong and fast is just maybe a little bit too much right there for the PNG defense. Caleb Bell, big run.
No
Puts
flags.
the Stingarees between
So-
one score. So touchdown will stand. Looks like Stingarees might kick the field goal here. Nothing too special. Kicker for them is, again, number 46, Anthony Sanchez. Sanchez hasn't missed anything yet tonight, so let's see if he can keep that going. Sanchez, good snap, good hold, and perfect kick right down the middle. Sanchez, PAT is good. 21-16 is the score here in Stingarees Stadium at Texas City, Texas.
5:11 left to go in second quarter. 5:11, good band. Actually, that was 3:11. That was 3:11, never mind.
Let's see. As we are reconnected. Maybe a little disconnection with the Wi-Fi there. Again, if there is a Wi-Fi feed here, it is nowhere to be found as we are using Mr. Tobias's phone. Mr. Tobias's phone. Shout out to Mr. Tobias's phone doing a very good job powering our broadcast tonight. As Texas City kicking it away. Sanchez kicks it. It'll get caught by number 28, Reed Richard. Reed Richard picks it up at the line. See if he can bring it back. Takes it to the 10, tries to make one miss, and he is brought down.
Ooh, we are
at the 4-yard line. Texas City kickoff team with a big, big stop. Texas PNG is going to have a rough time getting out of that spot. Maybe should have let that kick go, but you live and you learn.
Mm-hmm. It's all a learning opportunity. If Coach Joseph, and the coach that I know, he might not be gentle about it, but he will definitely make sure you understand the next time around what you should be doing in certain situations.
Looks like he's being gentle about it right now, but definitely getting the point across to Reed Richard. Reed Richard being a good sport about it and taking the advice well from Coach Joseph. As PNG walks onto the field, one receiver to the far side, and to the near running back is Isaiah Wynn. Bailey gets the snap, hands it off to Wynn. Wynn up the middle. Wynn stopped for a gain of probably 1 there. We're 2nd and 9 from the 4-yard line here. As PNG sends in 2 big fellas. As Neeb and English check out, and number 34, Fisher Einkoff, checks into the game after being a little banged up earlier in the season. Played 1 game against second week. Who played in that second week? West Orange Start?
Week 2, Beaumont United.
Beaumont United. Played in that game, got a little banged up again, but back out here this week in Texas City. Einkoff motions to the left. Makes one jump. Offsides.
There we go.
Offsides on the defense. Get us out of that hole a little bit. Makes it look a little bit better now that we're at 2nd and 4 here. 2nd and 4 from the 9-yard line here.
Some breathing room. A little bit of breathing room. Every little bit helps.
Doesn't feel like we're playing football on a wall anymore. As one getting tackled in the end zone makes it a field goal to tie up this game, but makes it a little bit harder for them to do that now that we're at the 9-yard line. 2 receivers to the far side, none to the near as Wynn is the running back. Bailey gets the snap, hands it to Wynn. Wynn to the left side, up the middle. Wynn brought down to 14. That looks like it'll be brought down to 15. That'll be enough for a PNG first down. Let's see if they play Cherokee from the sideline. Doesn't look like they're quite prepared for our amazing running back. Same group stays on the field. 2 receivers to the near side are number 80, Noah Washington, and number 11, London Nunley. Running back still is Isaiah Wynn. Players guarding cornerbacks out there guarding the 2 receivers are number 21, Ricky Green, and number 12, Michael Saltz. As Bailey gets the snap. Tosses it to Wynn. Wynn on the outside. Good block by the O-line. They'll probably call holding there. As Wynn gets all the way up to the 26. Maybe a questionable call on the holding is what it's going to be.
Is it a holding or a face mask, too? The holding
maybe.
First, possibly?
Looks like it'll be 2 flags. Let's watch this playback. Yep, 2 flags. It'll probably be a holding on the offensive side, and face mask on the defensive side is Michael Saltz. Held face mask.
12 of the defense. Holding. Number 52 with the offense.
So it'll be face mask on Michael Saltz and a holding on Aaron Wolford, but I don't know about that call on the offensive side, but that defensive call was definitely right.
First and 10.
Big dog Aaron Wolford played on the same Little League team as me. definitely a big dog. I mean, he's a giant. He's a beast. Just doing whatever he can to let the running back Isaiah Wynn run. But now in the game is number 15, Blair Shatanya. As Bailey steps back, looks to the left of the field, throws it to number 11, London Nunley. London Nunley gets the grab and steps out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Looks like that'll be enough for a P&G first down. It's about 3 minutes, 32 seconds left to go on the clock of the second quarter. P&G is still up 21-16. Two receivers stay on the field to the near side and none to the far. Running back is still number 15, Blair Shatanya. Same guys guard him here as a safety. Hasn't played a lot of safety tonight, but is there now is number 0, Xavier Scrowan. Einkoff motions to the left side. Bailey gets the snap, hands it to Shatanya. Shatanya up the middle. Stopped at the line. Stopped in the backfield, but gets himself back to the line. The 2nd and 10 from the 25 here. Looks like they'll check in 2 receivers as Sonyer and Einkoff check out, and Neeb and English check in. Looks like a pass will be here, as we'll have 2 receivers on the near side. From near to far is number 11, London Nunley. Number 16, Jace Neeb. Number 17, Landon English. And number 80, Noah Washington. Running back is still number 15, Blair Shatanya. Bailey gets the snap, hands it to Shatanya. Shatanya finds his way up the middle. Shatanya fighting for extra yards like always, brought down around the 30-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 5 from the 30 as Wynn checks into the game. Looks like Shatanya will check out if Wynn is in. Don't really see a lot of 2 running back formation from P&G. It's really just a 2, 3, maybe even 4 receivers sometimes. Like right here, we'll have 3. London Nunley, Landon English, and Noah Washington. Texas City breaks out into their defense chant, but is overruled by the Purple Pride faithful.
Don't fire up our crowd.
Looks like a timeout from the P&G side. And in this timeout, while we wait, I will send it to my friend Ella Owens for a score update.
We found a new site for the score update, but it is still saying Nederland 14, Dayton 14, but our P&G commenters are saying otherwise. So at Port Arthur Memorial versus Crosby, Memorial has 14 and Crosby has 24.
District golf tournament every year is at Eagle Point Golf Club right down the road from Barbers Hill High School.
It's a nice place, Barbers Hill High School. Softball team just had a pitcher from softball go to University of Texas, one of the best pitchers on that staff. Pitches in the College World Series for them. 1 receiver to the far side, 1 to the near as Bailey tries to make the defense jump. Nobody moves. Wynn is the running back. Bailey gets the snap. Steps back, looks to the right of the field, gets the ball out. Thrown out of bounds, but good pressure by number 11, Noah Hunter. Gets in the backfield again. Bailey couldn't quite complete it there, but looks like P&G will send the punt group out. Send it away for Stingarees to try to take the lead here.
Just 2:07 left to go in the half. Reminder again, we will show halftime. And the Purple Pride Band will play first.
High snap, covered good by Nunley. Nunley, high punt.
Oh,
Somebody is going to need to get back for that one. And they get that. Mark him down. He's going to take it, pick it up, and run.
well,
Looks like he got a knee down, though. Lucky for poor Natchez. Missed punt there. Mark them down at the 33-yard line. 1st and 10. They'll set up from there.
their scoreboard clock is still running. Their scoreboard clock just took an extra 5 seconds off after that play was over, so we'll see if they reset.
The Texas City compact student section, so looks bigger than ours at a home game, but It's just we got them big old stands, but PNG faithful student section at a home game is far better than Texas City.
A little bit more intimidating, too.
Oh, yeah. Texas City definitely looks like the theme is black out here. All black. But looked like the dance team was wearing some bright Halloween costumes. As Duran rolls out to the left. Good pressure. Oh, just throw it away. Oof. It's like a holding call on the far side by the tackle. There is a flag on the field. Duran just rolled out and threw it away. It's like there'll be a flag on the offense. It's a holding. It's like Coach Joseph is going to accept that call. Let's see. It's a holding on the offense. Set them back. It'll be 1st and 20 from the far back. Set them up around the 43-yard line, right? 43. Pretty sure is what it's going to be here. 43. Yep. Stingarees set up at the 43-yard line. See if they can make most of this pretty far field position now after the holding call. That was crucial.
We'll see how aggressive they'll be. They've been airing it out deep. Our defense has been there to.
Duran takes himself to the left side. Brought down at the line by a lot of Indians. Initial tackle made by number 94, Jonathan Hernandez. Some guys to be looking out for.
I feel like they'll elect to be not as aggressive and maybe just grind it out with this clock approaching 1:15 left.
Tempo definitely slowing down a little bit as getting stopped at the line. Question is, does PNG put a lot of trust in their offense and call timeouts here to stop the clock? I don't think so, since we only have one left, so probably not. Looking for Xavier Scrowan here on the far side. Obviously a target to him. As Duran will just hand it off to Bell. Bell to the far side. Pushed out around the 35-yard line by number 43. That Isaac Uristegi. Isaac Uristegi. Clock is stopped. 46 seconds left to go. Nice for the Indians that the Caleb Bell ran out of bounds. Stops the clock for us, so if we get a 3rd down stop here, might get a chance. Be looking for some big names here as they'll definitely pass with probably some more confidence here. Look for a pass. Number 10, Jaden Johnson. Number 3, Clyde Bruton. Or number 0, Xavier Scrowan. PNG faithful gets hype on 3rd down as Duran rolls to the right side. Tries to take himself in the middle, be stopped by the big man, number 94, Jonathan Hernandez. It's like no timeout will be called by PNG. They'll just let the clock run out.
It's clock differential is just, I was just looking at that too.
Game clock is just a little bit less than the play clock, so looks like they'll be able to run it out with no penalty. No timeout by the PNG side. It's fine because we still have the lead. Looks like they'll just let it run out. And sure enough, 5. Yep. That'll be it here for the first half. Oh, as I hear my grandpa cheering very loud. Shout out, Pop. But that'll be it. First half. Oh, no.
Someone call timeout at the very end?
Timeout with 0.8 seconds left to go. That is an interesting call there. I would like to see what the idea was.
Okay.
Didn't call that earlier, but wanted to call it at 0.8 seconds.
Texas City timeout?
It was, actually.
Okay.
Because it brought them down to 1.
All right.
So they're trying to give it to where we have no time to get on offense. Okay, smart.
Good. They can be aggressive and throw in another interception.
See if Texas City can't probably, Hail Mary here?
I'm telling you, they have enough room to get a deep bomb there, but we've sort of had their number the last couple of times they've done it.
Kind of have to, as PNG will just send defensive backs plus a receiver. Number 11, London Nunley, way back deep to try to knock down this throw probably. I would not think that they were trying to catch the ball. I was trying to knock it down and end it. Sorry, we cannot have 0.8 seconds on our play clock, but there is 0.8 seconds on the game clock here at Stingarees Stadium. As Duran gets the snap, steps back, looks to the right of the field, rolls out right. Good pressure. Doesn't even get it away. Big stop by the PNG line to end this first half. PNG ends the half up 21-16. Good fireworks at the beginning of the game. Second quarter slowed down a little bit after a big interception by Reed Richard. Jonathan Hernandez. Jonathan Hernandez having a good night tonight so far. Maybe a slow start on the running game of things, but PNG looks to start off the second half better than they ended it, or ended the first. Enjoy halftime.
Enjoy halftime indeed. We'll be back at the beginning of the third quarter.
In the words of legendary announcer Mr. Tim Durham, bonsoir mes amis, les bon temps roulés. It is with particular pleasure and profound pride I present to you the Purple Pride of Port Neches Groves, the Indian Band and Indianettes 2023-2024. The performing groups are under the field direction of drum majors Arlene Hernandez, Catherine Laforte, Cameron Style, and Zoe Yazon. Please direct your attention to the field as the Indian Twirlers perform their routine to Pon de Replay. The 2023-2024 Indian Twirlers are Co-Head Twirler Brooklyn Tolliver, Co-Head Twirler Madison Tolliver, Clara Boone, Brooklyn Buckaloo, Evelyn Durham, Mary Jordan, Addison Matheson, Graceland Snyder, Evie Sticker, Paulina Torres, Bella Weeks, Riley West.